Oh, I love sitting in this area. The music is just perfect, and this little guy is awesome company as well. Hello, little Squidward. What? Oh. Hello. Hello. Welcome to Eltriancraft episode 4, everybody. Yeah, I do need to turn down the music a bit. Oh, it's a bit loud. Hello everybody, welcome to Eltriancraft episode 4. I absolutely love being in this area. The music and the gradient and just everything, I just love it so much. Anyway, today we're gonna finally start working on a mega build. In between my episodes, I've actually done a bit of work on this mountain hill over here, because we need most of this mountain to be a bit more backwards, so we can make a giant gate on top of this, and also to give us some more room to add some buildings around this area, which is something I am going to focus on today. Mainly the two buildings that I actually want to work on are, one, the storage room, because at the moment this is quite a mess. And the other build will be the stag station, which is kind of the same thing that we have in the Nether, but then in this area, that means we're gonna have a new portal room. And I'm actually quite excited to start working on those because I want to do something. I mean, over the last episode, I did do some stuff, mainly just exploring and yeah, filling in the gaps in this area. But oh, I cannot wait to start working on building. Alright, talking about exploring, I did a bit of exploring with Ren and Polly the other day. Ow, 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 ow.
Bet this hurts.
Ow.
It's somewhere.
Oh,
in
lapis. Somewhere.
Where the heck is it?
It's right here. Ran.
Oh.
Ran.
Wait.
Ran.
He just walked past.
I saw the wall and left immediately.
Oh, Ren.
Child.
Silverfish. We actually need 2 maces. Get over here. Stop shooting me away. Come on. Oh, 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 oh,
Oh my god.
I got it! I actually got it!
Damn. Huh.
Oh, yes! Yes! Oh, no. Okay, now we need more. My heart is at the moment like beating extremely quickly. Oh, there, that's where Ren is. Ren, you need to wait. I have the potion. That doesn't work like that. Ren! I just got another one! I didn't record this one because... I didn't record this one because I already have one.
What the heck?
I just got another one.
Well, I guess there's no need to go to the Polly's one. Polly can, but...
Oh.
We got him.
And look at what we got. We got a mace. We got a pretty cool mace. Yes. We can use this mace to actually go through our mega build when it's a bit finished. Because the theme of our build is mainly adventure. It will be focused, we will focus a bit on like Hollow Knight stuff and making it look a bit like Hollow Knight. But the main theme will be just adventure. Because when you walk through a base, you have to use a mace, a spear, and some other materials to get through everything, actually. So yeah, as I said, adventure. So I'm at the moment on the build server where we are trying to do some experimenting with our buildings, etc. And I think I kind of got this. These are the buildings that I have at the moment for DIRTMOUTH, the main city village in Hollow Knight. Not the best, I have to say so, but I do think I kind of got the size at least. But look at this inside. This kind of feels like Sly's shop, doesn't it? It kind of does. Of course, the floor needs to be different, but that will be happening on the server. And for the snack station, I know this is not the same building as you have in the game, but to be honest, it's difficult to do that. It is really difficult. Those buildings are round, and Minecraft is blocky. Like, really blocky. So, to be honest, I'm still really pleased with how this is looking. I was kind of going for a bit of the Gothic vibes with this. But I think this is looking pretty swell. So all we need to do now is put this on the server and then actually do some stuff. Okay, so I am on the main server right now, and yeah, I've been struggling finding like the correct space for the buildings that I've shown you in the build server. I was actually thinking this isn't talked about with Ren. I haven't talked about this with Ren, but I was thinking right over here we can have that little building that we have, the round weird looking building, and then over here on this side, facing from this way towards this way, we could have the stack station. That does mean we have to move this portal underground and a bit more in this direction, but I think it would work. I think it could work. I hope it doesn't break like the portal in itself, but I think it should be fine. And otherwise we'll just fix it a bit, you know, it's not that big of a deal. Actually it is. I really hope it doesn't break on this in the nether. Actually it is. I really hope I do not have to move the portal in the nether, because that is quite some work. But for now, I think at least, how about we build this building, so at least we can start working on our storage system. Okay, let's go. To be honest, think about stuff. I forgot that we actually need some blocks that I still do not have. Mainly coral. I do not have any coral blocks, and I need quite a few of them for some gradient work. So let's go find a what's it called? A coral reef biome somewhere. I believe one should be close to the desert, which is somewhere in this direction. Okay, yeah, this wasn't the desert portal. Well, here we go. Some coral, which I need quite a lot of. So let's go get some of these. Okay, so after designating a local ecosystem, which I'm not proud of, I have to tell you, we did collect the amount of blocks that we might need for our build. A different thing that, yeah, that we need to do. I mean, do not get me wrong, I love how colourful these blocks are. However, for our build, we kind of have to go for more of a grayscale. So what we need to do is actually, yeah, yeah, we need to kill the coral. Luckily, you can actually bone meal the coral back, which is good, I would say. At least it won't be fully dead. I mean, we have to keep these ecosystems thriving, you know. I actually do need one of these. Okay, yeah, it's time to leave again. Oh, go through. Okay, I just made it just in time. Okay, let's make our way back on this dangerous tunnel. Actually, you know what? I think flying might be actually faster. Actually, yeah, this was way faster. Oof. Ooh, almost fell down. That could have ended up terribly. Now with our block set ready, I think it's time for a little building time lapse. Let's go! Okay, so the building is done, and I have to say, even though it isn't like my best building I've ever made, I am kind of proud of it. I mean, look at the gradient stuff we're using. I am learning so much with all of this. One thing I do have to say that I'm kind of sad about is that there are no coral slabs or walls. Because right now, there is still some tuff on top. I mean, it's not terrible, of course, but wouldn't it be nice to have a bit of more coral blocks around? I mean, think of the building possibilities! Anyway, the outside of the building I do kind of like, especially with the walls over here, which give it a bit more texture, I would say. And also, I absolutely love the interior of this building. We got this little hedge over here that we got, based, of course, off a knight from Hollow Knight. We got some random stuff over here, because it's kind of like a shop. And we got this latch over here, which will be the entrance to our storage system, which is kind of next on the agenda, but I'm also kind of lazy, so I'm just gonna mine out like a giant area underneath so we can put in our storage stuff. But I will not bore you with all of that, of course. However, I am extremely happy with all the gradients that we've been putting in this. This block is a bit lighter than all the blocks down here, and you can see kind of like there is so much more texture in this than if I just would have used stuff in this. I really like this building, actually. And soon, on this side, there will be a stack station, and let's hope the portals won't break. Me and Anonymous have been working together to clean up spawn a bit, to get rid of most of the trees in this area, so right now, it's nice and clear all around. And we also got Sir Hemlock, who kind of helped out with all of this area, who removed most of the mountain hill things in this area. But what I want to do right now is actually start working on my shop, because as you can see right now, I just have a few barrels with some wood underneath it. I do not really call this a shop. I really can't call this a shop, can I? So what I've done is I've cleaned a part of this area for my shop. My plan for this shop is actually to make a kind of tree stump, I would say, with a cool building on top, which houses like the shop itself. And inside of this shop, I'm gonna sell the rest of the all the wood types, and I'm gonna sell Golagarids, like always. And I'm also planning on selling things like flowers, foliage, and a lot of other things that, yeah, that might be useful for building and landscaping. I mean, that is why my shop is called Flora and Fauna. And because 2 building clips in this short amount of time might be a bit boring, I'm just gonna do some editing magic. So, magic tree, up here! Here we go, people. We have built our first shop on the season. It is a tree stump. Look at this. It does kind of look like a tree stump, doesn't it? I kind of like the roots. It's not like my best work, but I do think it's quite a solid tree stump. It has the shop on top of it with all the wood types that people can need, except for the mangrove, because I sadly do not have mangrove wood just yet. However, I do have some space for the dark oak, some for the pale oak and all the other wood types that we already were selling. And I have to say, I am already running out of stock. Anyway, this is just the top side of the shop. This is the lumber department of flora and fauna. We also have a different department, which is going to be down here, flora and fauna foliage. Inside of this part of the shop, there will be all kinds of foliage, like bushes, grass, firefly bushes, flowers, a lot of flowers. I'm gonna sell a lot of them. Let's move on to something else. And that something else might actually be a little prank that I want to pull on somebody. I do not know what or who, but there will be a prank, believe me. Also, look how kind Clement has been. Because we, at the early game, we kind of like let Clement borrow a lot of stuff. She kindly repaid us with a ton of shulker shells. Oh my god, I can go all season with this. I'm never gonna have any problems with shulkers anymore. And free redstone as well. Oh, thank you, Clement. Okay, I just thought of the perfect prank actually. So, a few days ago, Koda went live on Twitch, and on their Twitch stream, they killed their baby dragon. I know, cruel, right? So I was thinking, we cannot have that happen on this server, can we? And knowing Koda, they have a lot of animals at their base, and I'm pretty scared for those animals. Maybe Koda's going to kill all of them as well. So I think it would be a good idea to just bring those animals somewhere else. Ah, just as I feared. Horses. Okay, we got the cats. Follow me, little kitty cats. Through the portal they go. Knife and save in the nether. Two words that are never in the same sentence. Okay, so I've made this little hut. I know it isn't like gorgeous or anything. It's just something temporary to kind of house this for now. It will be moved at some point. But right in here we have kind of like a desk where Koda can come in and be like, I want to have my animals back. And I could be like, okay, fill out this random form. I'll be making a form in just a few moments, because I think it will be funny just for Koda to answer some random questions. And I also put some of the animals in here, for example the cats, the dogs, and at least 2 of the horses slash donkeys. Yeah, I think this is good enough for now. But seeing as that is now finished, oh, there is a skeleton going after me, oh no. Anyway, seeing as that is now finished, I'm gonna move on to the last part of this video. Okay, the last part of this video is going to be a building, the second building of this village, and that is going to be the stack station, aka our portal area, because that's the only other building that I have ready at the moment. So, another little time lapse, yay! And with this, the building is done. The stack station is ready to be used. And look at this, I absolutely love the gradient that we're using in not only the top area, but also in the roof with the mud. Oh, that looks so good. And the only thing that we're kind of missing is the interior, but that will be done maybe next episode. Hey, at least we finished the backside, right? Yeah, no, I did not finish the backside as well. Oh well, this is everything that I can do for this episode, so thank all of you so much for watching, and I'll see all of you in the next one. Bye!